Hey, how y'all doing today? Blessed, I hope and saying always pray. Well, this just is something very quick, just something very quick. A few weeks ago I was up here and I was speaking to the women and I was talking about women are strong, too, and things like that. And I supposed to be back up here soon to talk to the women again, about something, that God had placed in my spirit. And but I'm up here with just a little something real quick today for you guys, the ladies and things like that. Just a little encouragement for the ladies, all right? And I was gonna hold off and wait on this part of this message to add to the message that I have to come back up here and talk to women again. But God placed in my spirit, I feel like he placed in my spirit to go ahead with this part, because he gave me a couple of things to do. So I'm trying to do everything that he gave me to do as usual, for him, whatever assignment he gave me, I try to accomplish. And with that being said, he gave me the right of way to go ahead and do this part today, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. Okay, I just want to say, ladies, there is more to you than meets the eye. It's more to you than meets the eye. I just want ladies to know that, that, right? It took me a while to know that, a few years, some time to know that. I ain't gonna say a few years, but I don't know exactly, but it took me some time to learn that it's more to you than how you look and your body type and what you have. It's more to you than what you see in the mirror and what other people see. Is deeper than the outer court, right? Okay, so I just want you ladies to know that it's more to you than the outer appearance. It's more to people than just in general than the outer appearance. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, us as women, we think beauty or a nice physique would get us accepted in society or get us accepted by men, because a lot of ladies, sometimes we do things to ourselves to please people, because I have been in relationships in the past and I had used to fix up or buy certain type of shoes or intimate stuff, for different types of friends I used to have, boyfriends at the time. And mainly one time I was in a real serious relationship for a long time, and I would buy certain things to please the other person. And I know now that at that time I didn't know that this person wasn't my husband, so he didn't have the actually he didn't deserve all that I did do at that time, and I didn't deserve all that he did do at that time, because we wasn't married, we wasn't married under God, right? So I used to do certain things in the past, fix up or whatever, or dress a certain way, or just try to keep myself up for certain individuals. And now in life, I'm free. I've been free. So even though I still like to look nice and dress up sometimes, it's when I feel like it. But then it's times when I feel like just throwing on a hat or a top notch or a slit back or some sweats or something, and I can just do that. But now when I do feel like dressing up or even putting on pop lipstick, it's my decision to do that, And I know now that it's what's pleasing to me, it's why I do what I do. But if you was married, it might be you might try to keep your husband, interested, or, just do a little something special in there for him. Right. But I just want you ladies to know, a lot of times we think it's the outer appearance that's going to attract or pull somebody in. But I just want you ladies to know it's more than your outer appearance that people look at a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Which I heard y'all know that that saying, they say your first impression is your best impression. That may be true, but you know, just make sure you're doing everything you do for yourself and not to please anybody else, whatever you may do, you know what I'm saying? You know, not beyond with all that plastic surgery and stuff like that. I'm just saying simple stuff. You want to put pop a lipstick, a little mascara, whatever you want to do, get your hair done, your nails done, whatever, jewelry, you know, whatever you want to do, you know, that's up to you. You know, just make sure you're doing it for yourself, especially if you're not married. But then again, you might want to look nice for your husband if you are married. But I just want to let ladies know it's more to you than meets the eye, because a lot of ladies think it's just about the outer court, you know what I'm saying? And I just want you guys to know it's also about the inner court. And when I have met people in life that I'm not trying to be mean enough to that, you know, I ain't gonna say that I don't call nobody ugly, because I don't feel like God created anybody ugly, so I try not to call people ugly, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been saved for a long time, and that's not right, because we're all created by God and created in His image, so it's not right to call nobody ugly. But the thing about that is, let me say, I have seen people that wasn't attractive to me, that eventually, as I got to know them, you know, by looking at them, they wasn't attractive. But as I got to know them, they became more attractive. Even men, you know what I'm saying? That I have first approached me in the past or whatever, I didn't find them attractive. But as I got to know them and their character, they became more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's more than the outer courts to a human being and a person, whether it's male or female. It's more than the outer courts. It's within. And when you got a beautiful inside, I have said this in the other video, it'll exclude on the outside. You know, it'll illuminate on the outside the beautifulness and the goodness and the light that you have on the inside will exclude from the outside. And a lot of ladies don't know that, because I have met some beautiful people, some handsome people, and I said, oh, you know, I had told some young ladies or females that they look pretty, and they just, you know, or I like your shoes, or I like your hair, and then they attitude was kind of snobby, and I was like, oh, never mind then, you know what I'm saying? But then I have told some other people, you know, and it seemed like they didn't know that they was beautiful, or their hair looked good, their outfit looked good, and I'll be like, I like your outfit, and they was like, oh, thank you, and they was like surprised, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I have met, like I said, some people that was let me see, somewhat stuck up, and then their outward was handsome, very handsome, or their outward was very beautiful, but then when they spoke or their actions made them look otherwise than what they looked at on the outer courts, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The inside was showing through on the outer side, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. So I just want ladies to know, it's more than just your outer court that makes you beautiful. It's the beauty that's within that comes on the outside. And once I realized this, and once I crossed over to God, I realized this, and He helped me realize this, that it's great to be beautiful on the outside as well as on the inside. Because a lot of people focus on the outside, and then the inside is very ugly, you know. So, and I just want to say this, ladies, a real man of God don't care really actually don't care to put too much. Let me say, a real man of God, I'm talking to people of God, women of God, men of God, or just people in general, but really men and women of God. A real man of God is not really caring about what you look like, or what you have, or even if you have children or not. A real man of God, or even been married, but then your partner may have died, and you're free and you could be able to date again, or you could be able to get married again. A real man of God, or a real woman of God, but I'm really talking to the women, don't care about your past. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that we all have a past. So a real man of God is not really focused on your past, whatever you have did in your past, and you crossed over to God and Jesus, and the old has passed away and God has made you a new creation. So a real man of God, you know what I'm saying, a real man, he's not really focused on what you did in your past, or even if you have children, or what you have in your bank account, or where you live. A real man of God, he's going to see the inside treasure. He's going to see with the eyes of Christ, just like God. You know what I'm saying? When he look at you and see you, he's going to see the inside of you, the God and Jesus that's living inside of you, you know, that's shining on the outside. So a real man of God, he's not going to really care about those things. You know what I'm saying? He's going to see, he might see you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because we do first see people, you know what I'm saying? But now, I know that you got to look in the spirit, and sometimes just because something look good on the outside doesn't mean it's good on the inside. So you got to look in the spirit, and a real man of God or a real woman of God is going to look past the outer courts, and they're going to look in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So ladies, as I have always said, and I believe you gotta let God heal you on the inside and make you whole before he send you a partner. And a real man, a true man, he's not gonna care if you have children or whatever. You can have 20 children. He's not really going to care and be like, I don't want a woman with children. Or a real woman of God is not going to be like, I don't want a man with children. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not looking at what they have or they past. You're looking at who they are now in God and Jesus in their spirit, right? So yeah, and God just dropped this on my spirit the other day, and I just want to tell a lot of ladies that, because you have men that beat up women so bad, and have beat up women, or make women think, even a certain age, because I'm 45, you know what I'm saying? I headed to Lord's will, 46 Lord's will next year, you know what I'm saying? So Lord, let me live to see it. And you have people thinking, and like I said, I always said, in the beginning I probably thought about dating and stuff like that, you know, or maybe God had a husband for me or something like that. But I really never even desired that, even since I was younger. And you know what I'm saying? Even though I had dated and I have children and things like that, you know, before I met God and Jesus. And I never really desired that. But you have men out here, you know what I'm saying, and you have people out here in society, in the world, that'll make you think you're not good enough just because you have children, or you look a certain type of way, or you shape a certain type of way. You have people in the world that'll make you think that you're not good enough to obtain a certain man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this is not true. Or a man won't want you because you have children. This is something that women, I have heard women talk about, and I have experience, you know, and thinking in my head in the past, when I did think God had somebody for me, you know, in the past, I was like, would somebody want me with children? Then you have the fathers that when y'all separate, you know, or the boyfriends, when y'all separate, they try to embed that in your spirit, saying, ain't nobody gonna want you no more, or you got kids, or you fat, or you this and that, or you too old, or, you know, just different type of stuff like that. And I'm here to tell you that's a lie, because I've had some people approach me in the past, not as much now as I got closer to God, but I have had people approach me, and still here and there now, you know, and approach me, men, you know what I'm saying, you know, try to approach me and you know, try to get my number, or I always tell her, I can help you. All I can do for you is help you get to know God, or do you know Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you now, sometimes my children have been with me. You gotta be careful with that too, with your children and stuff like that, and who you let into your life, because everybody that comes your way ain't sent by God, some sent by the enemy. You gotta be careful with your children and stuff when you're dating and stuff like that. With the man and stuff, you know, you want to make sure they're not trying to harm your children or nothing, or touch on them, or, you know, abuse them and things like that. Abuse, you just gotta be careful. That's why I gotta walk in spirit, look in spirit. But back to what I was saying, that was a quick sidebar, very important information. But you gotta make sure that you know, that as well. But I have had men, yeah, try to talk to me. My children was with me, and younger man, older man, white man, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Indian, all these type of men, you know what I'm saying? Doctors, police officers, people in with high authority and pretty okay paying jobs, or great paying jobs. I have had men, just the other day when I was walking my dog, 2 police officers, a white one, and I don't know, is he a Latino or Mexican or whatever, but yeah, I was just walking my dog, you know. I had on my coat and everything. It was cool outside, you know. I was walking my dog, you know. They was extra friendly, you know what I'm saying? You could tell, you know, and I was like, hi, hey. They was like, hey, how you doing today? And I was like, I'm good. How are you guys today? Y'all good? And stuff like that, you know. I was really like, you know, cut it short, you know. I ain't trying to strike up too much of a conversation, you know how you get straight to the point and just get that little I don't know how to say it. You get that little look, I'm just out here walking my dog, about my business, doing about my business. But yeah, so I just here to tell the ladies that's a lie, you know what I'm saying? And a real man of God, a real man, he's not gonna care, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna love you for who you are and on the inside, not what's around you or what you've done in your past. And I just want ladies to know that, cause a lot of ladies been beat up in life, and you know, just people trying to make you feel like you're less than, or you know, that you're not worth anything, or you're not worthy of being able to obtain a good man or be married and stuff like that. And I have heard this a lot of years, you know what I'm saying, before it even was on the internet or stuff like that. Just living life, you see this a lot and things like that. I just want to talk to the ladies and be like, a man's going to see you. He's going to see your spirit, you know what I'm saying? He's going to see who you are for, he's going to see what you are, who you are, for who you actually are, you know what I'm saying? Not what you have and where you live and how many children you got. He's not going to see that. He's going to see you. And if a real man wants you and he love you and he see you, he will marry you. You know what I'm saying? If that's who God sent your way, he ain't going to care. He ain't going to care if you got one arm. I'm trying to say, he ain't going to care if you bald-headed. He ain't going to care if you got a limp. He ain't going to care if you got one leg. I'm just trying to be truthful. In the same way around with a woman of God, she gonna see the God in you. She ain't gonna care about if you have a high paying job, as long as you got some type of job, as long as you got some type of income, you know what I'm saying? And just society and people just make stuff just so much. And I know God, and God have opened up my eyes and gave me a lot of revelation to a lot of things. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't beg to differ, but I know the truth. And with the heart of God and the mind of Christ and the heart of Christ and the mind of Christ, I'm trying to tell you this is true. A real man of God, a real woman of God, they're going to see you for who you are. And there was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. And I got proof to tell you right here. The other day, the weekend, quick story. This is honest God truth. The weekend before Mother's Day, Mother's Day weekend, the Saturday before that Sunday, which was Mother's Day, I was out with my grandkids because my daughter had to attend a funeral. She had to attend a funeral, and then she had to be to work. You know what I'm saying? She don't really like to carry the kids to to see people die and stuff like that. We don't really like to do things like that. So I watched my grandkids, my granddaughters, right? And we just did we had a whole wonderful day. We made Mother's Day gifts and cards and stuff like that, gift cards and things like that. We had a wonderful day. We spent the day together. We ate bread lunch. And my other daughter, Brittany, my 19-year-old daughter, Brittany, we all hung out. My son was there too, but he didn't really want to do all that we was doing. So, and we just decided to stroll and go out and you know, go to the store, and then we stopped past a park, and we was close to the park. We was close to the park, you know what I'm saying? Walking into the park, right? And out of nowhere, it was me, my 3 grandchildren, and my daughter Brittany, and I was just busy, you know, just busy getting, but we was good. They was excited to get ready to go play and just have some fun. And out of nowhere, this young man came up to me. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Hello, how you doing?" And he just kept looking. He said, I want to give you this card." And it's right here. He gave me this card, right? He just gave me this card. The honest God truth. I don't make nothing up. I ain't trying to lie. It ain't worth lying. Ain't worth going to hell. So I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm trying to prove something to the ladies. It was me, and it wasn't even a day I looked real nice. I wasn't dressed up, you know, park gear, tights, sweatpants, hoodie, whatever, you know, bun, stuff like that, tennis shoes, stuff like that. And we just play gear, children gear, right? To hang out with the children. And he came up to me and he gave me this. He said, "I want to give you this card," and he said, "Happy Mother's Day." And then he went about his business, right? And I stopped for a minute. We walked up a little bit, and then I stopped for a minute, and I opened it, right? I opened it, and I read it, and then I'm gonna read it to you guys before. He didn't know me from a can of paint. I never seen him before. He never seen me before. I'm gonna read it for you guys in a minute. And then he crossed back over across the street by the park, and then he said, I don't know where he came from, but then he said, "Let me sign it real quick." And he signed it real quick, and I was watching because I'm very cautious, my grandbaby and stuff like that. It's crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very watchful. But I could feel his spirit. He seemed okay, you know what I'm saying? And then he signed it, and then he said, "What's your name?" I said, "Eva," and he said his name, and then we gave each other a handshake. He said, "Nice to meet you." I said, "Nice to meet you." He said, "I just wanted to give you that, and I just saw you with your with the kids and everything, and I just want to give this to you for Mother's Day." He said, I just saw a beautiful spirit." That's what he said. He said, "I saw a beautiful spirit." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." I was like, "Oh, wow, thank you for the compliment," and stuff like that. He said, "You're welcome, you're welcome." And then he went about his business, right? And then I got the card, and I got to the playground, and we was in the playground, and we was playing and stuff, and I had read the card, and the card said, "Thanking God for you, for your warm smile, your heart for others, your thoughtfulness, and the many ways you reflect God's love and care." See, I'm gonna try to put it in the camera so you can guys see it. See, this is what it said. And then on the inside, I hope you saw it. You saw it. And it said, "Hope you are blessed. You are blessed in a special way for the blessing you are. Happy Mother's Day." And you can read it. I don't know if I read that good enough. And it says that. See that? And then you know, it brightened up my day that day, and I was just like, that's weird. The words of his card is so weird. He don't know me from a can of paint, and he don't know that I make videos on YouTube and Facebook for the Lord, that whatever God gives me, just being a light and reflection of Jesus Christ and God in this cold, dark world, you know, just being a light, a warm light in this world for God and Jesus. He didn't know me from a can of paint. And the card that he gave me just described me and everything that I do in life, period, for the Lord and in the world every day, to try to do it to everyone. And you ladies, I just want to say, like I was saying, it's not about the outer court, you know what I'm saying? And God had to wake me up with a little bit of that, a little something too that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I look rough. And, you know, he gave me this card, and he just said I had a good spirit. You know what I'm saying? So God was showing me it's not about the outer court or what's on the outside or the children around you, because I had 3 grandchildren and my other daughter, which she 19, but she looked like she about 15. Brittany, she like a little baby, just like, you know, got baby face, get it from her mama, you know what I'm saying? So she don't really reflect her age, you know what I'm saying? Because people think she's younger than what she is, just like her mama and stuff like that. And just like the young man thought I was, which I had told him they was actually my grandchildren. He was like, wow, your grandchildren? I said, yeah, they're my grandchildren. And he was like, how old are you? I said, I'm old. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm old enough. I said, I'm a grandma. All my children are grown, you know, like that. And then he was like, wow, you keep yourself up pretty good. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. You know, that was a little bit of our conversation. And I just want to let you ladies know, you know what I'm saying? He was still trying to, I don't know what he was, you just still being very friendly. I don't know if he was flirting or what, I don't know. I ain't gonna say, but, you know, he left and stuff, you know. He was saying, I hope I see you again. I might see you again and stuff like that. Which I'm like, Lord, please don't let me see you again. No offense. It's just that I'm not trying to do nothing like that, you know. And he was young. Anybody my children age, if I could have birthed you, I'm just being honest. But yeah, I just want to let you ladies know that. And I want to show you this and tell you my experience that Saturday before Mother's Day, and how that young man gave me this and said he saw a beautiful spirit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a day I was all dolled up or, you know, hair all fried laid to the side or whatever, you know. It was a regular play park day, you know, just workout looking day, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a mom, you know what kind of day that is, you know, or a grandma, you know what kind of day that is. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that it's not about the outer court. And this young man was saying I saw a good spirit, and I was looking rough that day, and I had 4 children, well 3, which my other daughter he thought was, you know, a young girl, but she 19, she grown but still 19. And yeah, so I just want to let you ladies know that if a man sees something he like and a good spirit, no matter what you look like, what you got on, or how many kids you got, or what kind of car you're driving, or if you're walking, or if you got on sweats or a baseball cap, it's more to you than meets the eye. And I just want ladies to know that. Trust and believe me, I know what I'm talking about. It's more to you than meets the eye. Cause I've seen some people and approached them, or, you know, tried to tell them about Jesus, and they looked at sweet, and they looked at beautiful, and they was rude and nasty and mean. Then I met some people that I thought was gonna probably be rude, nasty, and mean. They wasn't as attractive to me, you know. They were the sweetest, humble people. So ladies, just want to let you know that. And man, you know what I'm saying, you can take that to the angel. A real woman of God, she ain't worried about how much money you got in the bank or how tall you are or whatever. You know, we do have our own preferences and stuff like that, but when it's God, you'll look past your preference and you'll accept what God has for you. So with that being said, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all caught this, you have a blessed one. And this is the part I want to say. Oh, I almost forgot the video. I just want to say this part too. A certain man, I want to say, is not gonna approach you as well. A certain man not gonna approach you like when you was in the world, because that was the main part. Certain man not gonna approach you like they used to approach you when you was in the world, because you're covered, and God has you covered in like a cloud. That's why I titled this you're covered in a cloud, you know what I'm saying? Because certain people not gonna approach you, certain women not gonna approach you, and you'll be thinking, the devil will have you think, oh, I'm fat, or oh, I'm ugly, or something like this, or I look terrible today. But no, a lot of times God is just hiding you and blinding certain people because they're predators or they're trying to hurt you, so God will cover you, and he won't show you to certain people, so certain people will see you, a man of God, you know what I'm saying, will approach you, or a man of God will find you attractive, or be attracted to you more than you was in the world. And I know, because when I was in the world, and when I first got saved, and as I was saved for a while, when I was kind of interested in people, or you know, wondering if God had somebody for me, men would be looking from a distance, and they'll be getting closer and closer, and they'd be about to approach me. It's like they stop, like they get real close, and it's like they saw something there, like something. I was like, and they're like, how you doing, how you doing, you look beautiful today, or, and they'll just keep going, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, and I was like, well, God damn, am I ugly, or what happened, something wrong? You know, just checking for if something wrong. And I finally realized, no, that's God covering, because a lot of people tell me I still look the same as when I was younger, and when I was in the world, you know what I'm saying, I would go places, and I always got approached several times, not bragging and nothing like that. I'm trying to tell you something, when you're in the world, and sometimes I didn't even really have the sexy clothes on like girls wear these days all the time, you know what I'm saying, and it was just regular clothes, jeans, t-shirts. Sometimes, you know, I always kept my hair nice and stuff like that, look decent, and men would just flop everywhere you went, you know what I'm saying, everywhere you went, giving you their number, so, and people tell me I still look the same, I ain't aged, you know, God has kept me, and I got saved, and after I've been saved for a while, it had just stopped, and I was just like, hey, you know, and then sometimes I was smaller, sometimes I was thicker, but I never really got too out of shape, so it wasn't really a big change. But then I saw that man would be looking, or man would just bypass me and stuff like that, and I was like, the enemy and the devil be like, you ugly, or you fat, or you know, something like that, you look too old, or something like that. And no, it's just God actually covering you and blinding the predator's eyes so they won't approach you. And so I was saying, my phone cut off, so it's like God is hiding you, you know, in like a cloud or something, a covering. He's hiding you from the predators and people that's out to hurt you and harm you, and that's not for your best interest. And he'll only reveal you to the people that is for you, and the right person that's for you, and that's gonna be good to you, you know. So it's his protection against a lot of predators and things like that. And so yeah, that's God's protection all the time, you know. He's hiding you from the predators, you know. It's not that you're ugly, or you fat, or you done lost it, or you're too old, or you have children. It's just God's protection that he's hiding you. So yeah, you ain't lost it. Just know that he's just hiding you and protecting you. Well, that being said, let your beauty shine from the inside out. It ain't all about the outer court. That's what I was saying, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes God just hide you in a cloud, or he's got you hidden. So yeah, with that being said, y'all have a blessed one. Jesus love you, so do I.